He knows how to chop it up.
Chopped and screwed.
Chop cheese. How's your podcast work?
Oh, you just talk about whatever you want. It's just a regular conversation. Yeah. I'm gonna try to make you laugh. I'm gonna say some absurd shit. He's gonna say. You can try.
You should have a theme song before the podcast, like Kelly does. That shit's lit.
Yeah. Hold on. What's up, guys? It's me and everybody else here. You know him, the Jew in the house, local Jew. Woo! And we have Caleb, my boy Caleb here.
Hello.
Let me give you the rundown. So you basically watch Joe Rogan. It's basically a fist apart. Yeah. So when you're talking, fist apart, boom, just like that. Other than that, what's up, Caleb? How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
All right.
I'm having a pretty good day.
So you're a scientist.
Yes, you could say.
You're a scientist in training.
Yes, definitely.
God, I hope you don't work for Epstein.
Definitely not.
Yeah,
Definitely not.
I mean, honestly, if I'm being honest, it'd be easy to get me if I was like a scientist working with Epstein or something. All they'd have to do is, no, I'm not going to get specific, but all they got to do is just show me a little. show me a Then my boy little ass here.
Who's cooking? Let ass in the club. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are with Caleb Spellman, dude. I don't think y'all fucking know how big of a deal this is. All right, whip y'all's cocks out, start jerking that shit.
I don't know if it's that.
Whatever, but I'm just saying, even if you're a hobbyist, at least compete before you get a stripe or two.
Yeah, two stripes. Even.
It's crazy.
But then again, I'm going to be talking shit because I'm two stripes, and I'm like, oh my god, they're the same rank as me. How?
You know how I think? You know who I think really deserve their stripes though? Chalin.
Yeah, that was.
Chalin's day and night now, bro. Like even when you roll with him now, before he was very, and I'm not over exaggerating, very flimsy. Now, bro, he knows the basics, bro. He knows what he's doing to an extent. And that guy, bro, he made his whole life a fucking 360, dude.
Absolutely.
Well,
yeah.
180 because you turn around and go back to it. But yeah, complete 180. That guy's a fucking G. Chalin's a G. Shout out Chalin.
Is he? I thought when I first met him, I was like, this guy's obviously a rapper. So I was like,
and he is.
And he told me, yeah, he was like, yeah, I do make a little music on the side. And I'm like, that's fucking awesome, bro. Because I'm like, I'm hoping you're not a bank receptionist. I love him.
Dude, imagine Chalin with his little fucking face tat cross and his neck all that, and he's like, hello, how can I help you today at PNC Bank? Like,
you know, I love Chalin, and I'd trust Chalin with my drink at a party, you know?
Really?
Well, for the sake of, I wouldn't think he'd do anything to it. Would I be a little worried that he might just sit it down and forget about it? Maybe. But at the end of the day, I ain't trusting him with my money.
Ooh.
I ain't trusting him with my money.
There's very few amounts of people I'm trusting with my money. Very few.
Yeah. None of them look like you.
I only trust you. That's wrong.
False.
I listen.
Hey, camera, y'all seen this shit.
As
20 years from now,
You told me to say it.
Violate his ass 20 years from now.
As racist our Arabs are, like we only trust Jews with our money. Like dude, in Saudi Arabia.
That's Saudi Arabia. They're different Arabs.
Those are the richest Arabs.
They're the richest Arabs. The poorest Arabs don't trust Jews for shit.
Well,
Shout out Iraq.
I know.
Get on me.
Because they're letting the racism get in the way, dude. I feel like once you get that rich and you just throw that racism to the side, you're like, fuck it. These Jews are really good with money. Let them handle my money.
Those countries are never getting rich.
Which countries?
The poor Arab countries.
How you gonna fix it?
Destroy them. Destroy. Nah, don't destroy Iraq, Palestine, Yemen, Syria, etc.
Yeah, only the countries he's got friends in.
And apartheid.
Apartheid. What's that? I know what it is, but explain it to me.
This is where I'm gonna have to go Jamie mode because I'm not gonna be that guy and then
Sure.
fake apartheid to you.
So from what I know from like movies and stuff, like the apartheid is like basically what went down in South Africa, where it's like the blacks and the non-blacks were separated.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Basically, but
Yeah,
no,
it was
like
extreme,
whites.
it was extreme racial segregation.
Yeah.
In South Africa.
Yeah. Speaking of racial segregation, what do you study in school?
I study racism 101.
Okay. I thought they stopped teaching that in the 50s, but go ahead.
No, I went to a particularly white school. No, I'm going to school for biochemistry
Okay.
with a minor in math and a minor in biology.
God, how boring are those classes?
I had to take them anyway. If I take an extra math class and an extra bio class, I get the minor for both.
So what can you do with that? What are like your plans?
Well, if you stop at the Bachelor of Science, which is what I get after the 4 years, you can move into forensics. So we could say like police force, FBI, CIA. You know.
He will be collecting my semen off crime scenes.
I'd be like Barry Allen. You know.
Yeah.
Forensics fuckers, I think they start off with 150 a year, 150,000.
I'd be very willing.
Gots. Yeah.
And another thing you can do is research, which I start next fall. I'll be studying the elastin and collagen, which is very, funny given my genetic diseases. But
And what are your genetic diseases? Autism?
I have Stickler disease or Stickler syndrome.
Sticklers.
What the fuck it's called?
Oh, you got something to say about this?
Dude, we were talking about this the other day. We were like, we were talking about diseases, and it was me, Holly, AJ, a couple other people, doing 10th Planet activities out in after hours at 10th Planet. Not gonna say it's federal, yeah, but shit. Oh yeah, we were like fucking diseases, blah blah blah, diseases, blah blah blah. Caleb has a disease. What's this disease called? It has something to do with his bones because
Every disease.
yeah,
None of them.
because they were no, or were they talking about?
I get it. Nobody
No,
loved me
we
'cause
were
of my
definitely
disease.
talking about diseases, yeah, and then fucking Strickland disease. Is that what it's called, Strickland?
Stickler.
Oh, Strickland disease. I think I have that shit, bro. I might have
It
Strickland
makes
disease.
you want to.
It makes you want to throw hands.
It makes you want to spar a lot, dude. Get CTE. Makes
But
you
no.
makes you a little racist, but that's it. But
Yeah, Stickler makes you a little, I'd say that's fair. Not
Yeah.
Stickler though. Stickler, genetic
This- but
collagen.
that's what
right?
you have, yeah.
Yeah, genetic collagen disorder, which causes my collagen in my body, a building block for essentially everything you're made of, to be too elastic, right? So it'll all bend just too much. That's why I have generally a pretty crazy range of motion everywhere.
Whoa.
I can get pretty close to it, but the main thing would be probably.
This is where I stop right here. So
Yeah.
Well, I could definitely get further than that, but my wrist is fairly.
Yeah, and if you guys don't know, this guy is one of the most flexible people I've ever met. This is, and it's not like
dude, I'm tapped to that.
yeah, he's tapping himself. He just started, but it's so weird because every single time I roll with you, I'm like, this is not something you can develop from years of yoga, and being skinny and vegan and gay. But this is like genetic. You know what I'm saying? You can't just get this stuff. You can't just you got to be born with it. And I think that's pretty cool. That makes you special.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, I actually am lacking two of the most common hypermobilities, which is people with double jointed elbows. That's a common form of hypermobility, right? Because you're hypermobile, actively more mobile, right? But my elbow's very regular, right? You can tell if I raise it above my head, it's a straight line. Same would go for my shoulder. Now my shoulder has good mobility, but it's not double jointed, right? So if you look at Gaten Matarazzo, he's a young child actor who's on Stranger Things. He lacks collarbones. And so his
Is that
elbows
the
just go all
toothless
the way up.
dude? Is that the dude with no teeth?
Yeah, he has
Dustin?
Yeah, he had the braces and the hat.
I love that guy.
Yeah. Now, no, obviously that's not having double jointed shoulders, but it looks similar. whereas my shoulders are they'll click because they'll move. The clicking comes from when they move further than the typical range of motion. Like when you pop your neck. Well, when you pop your neck, right, you're increasing motion by eliminating the air compressed inside the joint, or something similar to that, right? I don't want to be quoted, but that's why all my joints pop so thoroughly. It's because there's extra mobility there that shouldn't be.
Now, when you learned about that Dustin dude, like, so when I learn somebody's Muslim, I get real excited. You know, he's a player on my team now, and especially like a TV show or something. You know, a sport or something. So when you saw that kid, you're like, oh, that's one of my dudes. You know what I'm saying? Did you feel that connection?
No, because he is different in the fact that he's not hypermobile as much as he's literally missing bones. He is the collarbone here.
So he's the champ. He's the champ of it.
Oh, like what's
that?
Fingers?
Yeah. That's
not how you finger women.
That's not. This is how you do it. Give me the mic. Let me tell y'all a little fucking story before we get back into college and
Now,
shit.
I will say that I do think this is absolutely elite.
I was just gonna say.
No, please continue.
Story time. It was a young Ahmad about 2 years ago. About 2 years ago. Hey, I ain't even touched a pussy by then, bro. Okay. But yeah, bro. First couple of times, you know, I started learning how to finger this girl I used to mess with. And so, you know, typical play with the clit, insert, outsert, you know, the business, you know, take notes, you know, but somehow, some way, the topic of my fingers being like this was brought up with this girl, you know, because I just showed her because I thought it was cool.
She still thought you were just trying to hit with that.
That was fucking cool.
You're on a date, and then you go. He just goes, look at this.
That's the equivalent of John's bowling ball joke.
And proceed. What happened next?
It wasn't like that. I was in class. First off, we were in class, which is much more inappropriate than a
Going crazy
date.
in the back.
Being in class does make you horny, if I'm being honest.
Fuck yeah, it does. Next to this thick ass Cuban bitch, it does. But yeah, and then the topic of my fingers being like this, and I brought it up, and she's like, "Hey, shit, I wonder what that would feel like in my pussy," as a joke, you know, just as a joke.
I like jokes.
Her house was very close to where you know, our school and shit. So I'd just go kick it over there after school, and her mom was cool with me and shit, you know. And
Did mom cook for you?
Yeah. She's cooked with her, yeah.
Yeah.
And so, fast track, and we end up going like to the park or some shit. I'm fingering her and shit, and I start doing it. You know, the thing with like my fucking fingers, I'm like going like this.
It's an on and off.
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. I'm going like this, and every time I put it, I go like this. So it's
You're hitting a drag
it's
back?
a whole technique. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, you go like this, you bring it back, you go back in. You know, because it's not gonna fit. Like it's not gonna happen like that. You gotta be like that. This bitch is fucking going insane. She's like, first off, we're like on the slides, kinda. It's like a platform.
On the slides?
I was young. I was young, bro. It was a long time ago. There was no kids.
We're talking
there's no kids.
Playground?
I'm like, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. I live in a strict Muslim household, man. My mom ain't letting me get no motion. Shit. Thank God I got it in the playground, bro. Fucking. Hell, I've done some fucking in school. Yeah, don't hate the player, hate the game. Don't be mad at me. But yeah, and this bitch is fucking just twirling her like fucking. She's like she's making like chicken noises. She's like, I'm like, bruh. Oh God. I didn't figure out a fucking life hack, and that's the story, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be passing this to Yasir Motaik now.
I don't know about you, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm horny. I know Caleb is. Look, his legs perked up.
Open up. You know? Gotta let air out.
Let loose of them draws, bitch.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Man,
Childhood stories.
imagine having a wife coming home and being like, "Hey, what up, bitch? Suck my dick, make me some food."
That's how marriage works.
No,
That's how I thought marriage works. Like you just come in and just be like,
it's not.
for use, you know.
Marriage is a scam, bro. I see, because my parents.
Welcome to Fresh and Fit.
Marriage is a scam, bro. You get them while they're young, you know. Nah, hold on. Pause. 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 Nah, wrong. Y'all, yeah. But, you know, you meet.
I'm still trying to bag.
Someone threatened to rape him 10 minutes ago.
It was pretty intimidating.
John's pretty scary.
Yeah, John is pretty scary. Got his toes out all the time and shit. But yeah, bro, marriage is a scam because you meet them when you're younger and they're younger, and you know it's fun at the start, and then it slowly, I feels like, goes downwards and downwards and downwards and downwards. Because eventually, because you're a dude, and maybe even her too, you know, y'all both working, y'all probably have kids, and you need to give this bitch money for this, and you gotta pay for like grocery, and it ends up being like you're stuck in a predicament you can't take yourself out of.
Do you have a solution?
Kill your bitch.
What?
Kill your bitch.
That's not.
Attention, all motherfucking married dudes.
I've heard people say that that little marriage thing is a scam.
Yeah,
but
it is, dude. Especially in America, where they can take half your shit.
Other than not marrying somebody, there's pretty much nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Like you can be like like you can go and mess with other girls.
Polyamorous? That's disgusting.
You be
bro.
Andrew Tate.
Polyamorous is
Sure.
when you have a bitch and like the bitch can get with other dudes and you
No,
can get with other
only
women.
you can.
That's not polyamorous.
What is it?
That's a completely open relationship.
Yeah.
Both sides can fuck whoever they'd like.
Yeah, that's a different thing
All right,
that you're
well,
talking
I
about.
want Islam. Where,
Let's find out.
Where only
Huh?
only
Shall we?
the guys got 4 wives, and if she talks to another guy,
Let's
I get
find
to
out
kill
what
her.
it's called.
What's that religion?
What's that religion? Islam.
Is that misandry?
Misandry.
Is it called misandry?
Might be.
Oh,
I
well.
don't know English, but
What's it called when
no, misandry is
Search up polygamy.
prejudice against men.
Yeah. What are you? Yeah, he's a feminist. Someone search up polyamorous,
with
bro.
a woman?
I think I know what I'm talking about. I watched an Andrew Tate interview, so I think I know what I'm talking about. Dude, shout out Andrew Tate. Where you been, dog?
Bro, he's out there. I swear to God, he's making videos every day.
He's
He's
just
just the system is trying to make you see him less.
You sound black as hell, bro. Andrew Tate's starting to sound black. Dude, this black part is coming. He's like, man, the system trying to get me. I got these women calling. My parole officer.
It's showing adultery and infidelity.
No,
But these both, these both mean you're cheating. This is consensual, correct?
Consensual cheating?
Polygamy.
Yeah.
We're gonna go
Oh, polygamy?
Yeah, polygyny is going to be
What's
the
the
definition
definition?
on that. Polygyny is the practice of one man marrying 2 or more women. Polygyny is much more common than polyandry. Polyandry being a woman marrying 1 to 2 or more men.
I just want to know, was I right?
What?
I don't know. I just want to be right.
I'm confused now. I'm lost.
Whatever it is, I want to be on the right side of
You were
it.
probably right. I'm confused as hell.
No, I definitely said misandry. I definitely said misandry. Very different.
Yeah.
Misandry, male prejudice is crazy.
What do you think?
But that's very prominent, bro. Hey, I'm gonna say it, bro.
What do you think about the Puerto Rican parade?
What's that? What happened?
You
What
never
happened
been to the Puerto Rican parade? So,
Whatever. New Jersey.
yeah, when
boy.
I used to live in the East Coast, they used
Yeah,
to have
yeah. Tell
every
me about
year
it.
they used to have the Puerto Rican parade, and then right after that, they used to have the gay parade. And then it would be the same people walking around. So from the Puerto Rican parade.
Oh, so the Puerto Ricans were gay.
All of them.
What?
Who shows up to a fucking parade?
Not Kentucky Puerto Ricans. These
No,
motherfuckers
no,
hate
no,
the
no, no.
gays.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of racist Puerto Ricans here. Flip me off, call me a
Not
fucking sand
racist.
monkey.
I've never met a
I'm like,
racist
what
Puerto
the
Rican.
fuck?
I met a lot of homophobic
I've met
Puerto Ricans.
homophobic, racist, sexist,
Puerto Ricans?
but also I've
Real,
met
like
very
really.
accepting.
I'm saying really, like real homophobia or like real racism or like real. Where like they're like they want to like kill the person because
Okay,
they
I've
like
not seen
a genuine hatred.
I've only witnessed few extremists in my life where we're going with they actively want to go commit premeditated murder, but
Well, not necessarily, but they wish they could. I met a couple people like that.
I definitely met a couple people who, if they could Thanos snap them, they would.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
I swear, I had this story. I had this neighbor, and he was a little bit of a, I don't know, he was a little bit misogynist, right?
Mhm.
Or not a neighbor, but I knew him from school thing, right?
Mhm.
And I pull up, and I see him somewhere. He starts talking to me, right? I don't really know him well. One of the first questions he asked me about myself is he goes, "Hey, yo, what type of bitches do you like?" And he really sent the B on bitches.
That's some shit I would say though.
Your neighbor was just black. This guy. This is the first time he's ever talked to a black person.
He was in fact not. He was, but it was followed up by,
What else is he gonna ask you? Give me sugar? Dude, that's a great neighbor, first of all. What if he was trying to get, what if he had bitches? He was trying to see, he was trying to engage you.
well, firstly, I had a girl at the time, right? I had a girl at the time, which made it it was a little awkward because I didn't know this guy. Well, anyway, I follow up. I don't know what to say. So I just go nice ones.
Nice ones.
I said nice one.
Yeah,
Which
I know.
obviously the track record don't support.
Yeah.
The track record do not support that.
Oh, damn.
But I say that,
Hold me down.
to which his follow-up is, "Oh, don't step within 10 feet of a Latina bitch then." And I was like,
old were you
damn.
in this?
17.
Oh, yes. Not too long ago with your first girlfriend.
This
Yeah,
was
it would've
during,
been- it would
this
probably
was
was my
during
first-
COVID.
Right at the back end of it, to where like
Right.
hang out with somebody without a mask wasn't crazy.
You know,
It was never crazy, you liberal.
that's a real thing. And you know what's crazy? The Latinas themselves, they believe that shit too. There's this whole thing that I think is very stupid. First off, I'm gonna say it flat out, where it's like colored women are supposed to act a certain way because they are colored women, and they've made themselves believe that they should abide by the stereotype. Where it's like, oh, you shouldn't have fucked with me. No, you knew I'm a spicy Latina. Shut up, bitch. Yeah, I said the bitch with a hard B that time. Because that's stupid. That's ignorant. You're a woman. You're not any different from any other woman. Just because you're Latina doesn't mean you can spew out consistent bullshit and it's going to be okay because you're a spicy Latina.
We've all met
You
the
know.
Cheeto muncher in the back of the classroom.
Yeah. Right. They fucking. but hey, it's true, and it goes. It's the same with like black girls, fucking Arab girls, all the colored ones, bro. They're like.
What's the Arab girl stereotype?
And hell, some white girls, bro. Some white girls, they'll be like that shit where they act a certain way because they're like a
seashell
white girl
necklace.
from a certain area.
The fucking bent up Air Force Ones, the
Yeah,
seashell
yeah,
necklace,
yeah.
metal straw.
Yeah. And like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Like this is the spicy Latina or like fucking all that shit. It don't make any sense because you're a person, you have a conscience, and you have an understanding of life. You're gonna choose to act this way because TikTok said that you're a spicy Latina.
Dude, I'm gonna complain. I keep seeing this all the time, and I thought I was crazy, but I'm starting to realize that most of like people's personalities is just stolen from the internet.
Yeah.
Like it's the craziest thing ever. Like, you know, you're talking about those seashell girls with the metal fucking
Seriously.
yeah, and then the bracelets and the whatever it is, whatever that fashion trend is, it's always from the internet. The way they talk, it's always from the internet.
Yeah, like Slave.
Yeah.
What's the new shit?
Yeah,
No, Queen's
dude.
very old. Bitches still say it, but it's very
That's
old.
gay people slang, but yeah. You go, Queen.
What's this new one, bro? There's a new one. Oh, 8 and left no crumbs.
Yeah, 8.
Shut up,
8,
bitch.
dude.
Hey,
8.
yo. I lied.
Bitch,
Like, what the fuck do you
You're
mean?
fat.
8?
Stop eating. Here you go.
You know, damn well left no crumbs. Damn well left no crumbs.
Yeah.
Plate's gone too.
Bitch, you licked the tray. What's wrong with you?
Bitch ate the tray. But
yeah, I see that all the time, and I see the same thing with like dudes, where it's like,
hell
and it's
yeah.
worse because they think they're gangsters
dude,
because they're
I
a certain
swear to
way,
God,
because
I
they
was at
look
the
a certain
mall.
way. I swear to God.
I went to the mall with some family recently around Black Friday, and I was looking, and I saw these two. They were probably like 17 years old.
Yeah.
And they had the big ass puffer jacket, like they're a fucking UK drill
Don't say no
rapper.
more.
No. I'll
Skinny
say some more.
mask, Jordan, skinny jeans.
One of them.
Go ahead. Lighter leash.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But
You would have guessed it.
Both had the rag on. Only one of them was black.
Yeah.
The other one was
The other one was,
white
like,
with some
white.
straight ass hair.
Yeah.
And it wasn't New York snapbacks. It was some basketball team that I could tell was ass by the logo. But
Dang.
they both had the hat on. Shit might as well have been pointed up like a fucking dunce cap.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Loki was a dunce cap. But
Yankee cat.
Yeah. The internet is telling young men and young women how they should be. And
Trying to
they're
get young men to
imprinting
say
it
shit like bunda.
in their fucking brain.
Well, going to like that's UK slang.
Young men, stop saying bunda.
Yeah.
Stop saying yeah. Oh my god.
Gat.
That is a little boyish thing, though. That's like something a very young boy.
You know,
Absolutely. And also, the origin of gat is that it's goddamn.
oh,
Yo, that girl got a goddamn.
and then
Shut
you just
up.
you slick with it. You say gat.
Yo, AJ hates those two words put together.
Really?
He hates
Oh, he does,
it. He hates
dude.
it. So many times I've
Yeah.
like said it around. And he's like, come on.
He goes from laughing, and then
Serious.
and then it's just like, whoop. Ahmed,
I've had that
could you
as
please
well.
stop saying that? I'm like,
It's not just me. He says it, it happens to like everybody.
Absolutely. I
Like,
caught mine about 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like, hey, can we not use the GD word? And he's always so nice about it, but I feel bad because it really just slips out sometimes.
Absolutely.
Can't help it. But
Do
those,
it count, though, if you say it with a T. If you're saying goddamn.
Yat.
Goddamn.
He wouldn't know.
about gosh darn.
Gosh darn.
Gosh darn. Gosh.
Hey, yo, that girl got a
that
gosh
sound-
darn, I swear.
Sounds so nerdy though and geeky. Gosh
Yeah.
darn.
That's in John's vocab.
Dang, you got a gosh darn girl.
Oh, dude. Speaking of John, John's gonna get he's gonna get caught up in sexual harassment lawsuits at work.
Yeah, you can't be touching on people. You can't be touching on people.
That's
Just
not
full
even
stop. Full stop. You can't be touching on people ever.
Dude, you can't.
Anywhere.
First of all, that's the first problem. He touches, like, he does a little thing where he pats you on the back as he's like pulling up to you, and I'm like, that's fine, but like don't
With the homies, it's
yeah, that's fine, but like don't add like weird shit on top. Like don't walk up to a person like a coworker and go, hey, if you were a bowling ball, I'd stick 3 fingers up your ass. And I'm like, dude, yeah, you're gonna get in trouble if you say that. Don't say
Yeah,
that.
HR might eat you up. HR is gonna eat you up and leave no crumbs.
Yeah, he got reported for it. So
Yeah, and coming from someone who worked at that Zaxby's.
Oh, did
This
you?
was a long time ago. Yes, it was horrible, and the story of me quitting was hilarious. But
tell it, please.
firstly, I gotta say that Zaxby's is desperate.
Mm-hmm.
It needs people more than ever.
Oh, she a hoe.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely getting ran through. Turnover rate, they going in and out just like a hoe, right? So, but my story of how I quit was one day. I don't like raw chicken. I don't like raw chicken. I don't like touching it. I worked in the back. Obviously, there's some conflicts there, but I did my work, right? It was week 2, and they just had me just going, I think we just want you to bread chicken all day today. And I was like, no. That's not even on the rotation schedule, right? Yeah, so how about we fuck off? Anyway, just a little bit of work conflicts. Some guy starts screaming at Jordan, because I used to work there with Jordan Lynch. Starts screaming at Jordan over some burnt chicken tenders that the guy burnt Jordan didn't even touch him, but that's another story. Anyway, I get tired. I got 3 hours left on my shift. I go out to my truck. I change. I come back inside, and surprisingly with the Zaxby's, the manager's office is connected to the kitchen and has a window to where they can see the whole front. Very creepy. Anyway, I go in, and I sit everything on his desk, and I go, I'm done now.
Yeah.
I'm done now. I'm not.
What do you say?
He immediately hit a scramble. Dude was begging for a sit out.
Yeah.
And he starts talking about, ooh, dude, maybe raises and position changes or whatever.
Ooh, how about you let me have sex with your wife?
Right. Yeah, how about I cuck you? You know?
Exactly.
How about I cuck you? I'm a B team bull for life. Well, I was Jordan's ride to work, so I knew that if I quit, I'd still have to be driving him there.
Right.
I also knew I still needed a job, so I took him up on working at the front. And then also hated it. They were all insufferable. Also, you got to talk to John 5 days a week.
I'd love to.
That's a lot of effort, you know?
No, dog. If John was my coworker, I'd fucking love him, bro. He's the best.
He's aged well, though.
Yeah,
Imagine John, but a little bit more of the, hey, don't say that. That's not Christian vibe.
Oh, damn. Was he less confident back then?
No, he's very Christian.
I know, but like,
when I first met him, he was
I feel like his grappling probably gives him a little confidence, you know.
Yeah, probably. Because at the time, he would have just started wrestling when I was working at Zaxby's.
Right.
He would have just started.
He's been wrestling for a very long time. He's just been training here for a limited amount of time. He trained at, I think, 502.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for wrestling.
So he would have been. He
And
would
he
have already
slapped
been
the
there.
coach on the back of the neck, and the guy was like, "Mm."
Get out. See if Pen Planet will take you.
Yeah. Dude. See if those fucking stoners will take you.
Yeah, hopefully they're high enough they don't notice your weird flaws.
What?
It's very true.
Oh my god.
They don't notice your weird flaws. It's like a violation among all violations.
Yeah, so like 3 weeks, like 2 weeks after I get this move, or probably 3 or 4 weeks after I get this shift move, right, to where now I'm working the front, I decide I'm done again. Ooh. Jordan had moved out of the house, because me and him used to live together, so I wasn't taking him there anymore. Also means I didn't get to work with him anymore. So that time I just didn't give my shirt back. So I will pull up in the Zaxby's shirt, but so yeah, we just stopped showing up. And
all right.
Nobody knew me and Jordan left.
Damn.
Showed up 6 months later. Oh, yo, I haven't seen you in a while. What shift you been working?
Yo,
Not a single one knew.
that's hilarious.
I think I was on the schedule for like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And I just wasn't showing up.
Damn.
They never knew.
No one's been on the cash register. It's weird. I think Caleb's in the
haven't
bathroom.
sold chicken.
Caleb's been in the bathroom for 3 weeks.
Yeah, our sales have went down 100%.
Okay. Probably still higher there to this day.
Dude, I went to Menards and they told me, they were like, we'll hire you, but you need a drug test. And I was like, it's fine. I'll take a drug.
Fucking Menards.
Menards.
That's fucking.
That
Exactly.
was Jordan's favorite job.
Really?
Yeah.
I used to work on Home Depot. That was my favorite job.
He used to work at Lowe's. He thought it was okay.
How was Lowe's?
He thought it was okay. He worked the paint section, which is the best section to work.
Yeah.
You don't have to do anything.
Yeah, that's true.
You stand and you point at stain.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah. I was more of the gardening variety. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's the hard one for sure.
It's not hard though.
Were you not loading?
It's yes, I was loading. It was work, but you got tipped. And imagine this: people are coming in for like salt, mulch, whatever, and every car is gonna like every other car is gonna drop you $5, dude. $5 every hour. Or I mean, sorry, like getting fucking $10-15 every 2 hours or something like that, on top of the paycheck. Not bad. Mm-hmm. Not bad. Shout out Home Depot, dude. Mexicans unite.
You know some fucked up shit though? I bet they paid more at Zaxby's than they do at Home Depot.
How much did they pay at Home Depot?
Home Depot paid 14.
I made 14, but that's because I never did the online thing to make 15.
Menards pays 17 flat, and then if you work on weekends, it's like $19.50.
Yeah, you got duped. It's definitely more than that. They definitely fucked you for sure. Jordan was making $24 an hour.
Damn, bro. What was he doing?
You get into your overtime phase, which is just if you're a part-timer and you worked more than you're scheduled over 30, I think.
Was he full time?
No.
Okay, yeah.
You work more than you're scheduled over 30 hours, I think. And then you work the weekend. You make OT and weekend, and you make like $24, $25 an hour.
Yeah.
Diabolical. He used to just walk around and send me Snapchat videos all day. Just him walking around with his backpack, acting like it was a bomb. You know?
Yeah, dude.
He used to be sitting there. They don't know what's in here.
Yo, Snapchat live.
This is the last video y'all will see.
This video about to blow up.
Dude, what was the stupidest thing you've done at work? Just being bored.
Being bored. You know, intimate relations with a coworker. That was not the
You and
smartest
John were
idea.
together?
No, this would have been.
Fucking knew it.
This would have been when I worked at Journeys. When I used to be a shift manager at Journeys.
What's Journeys?
No, never actually dated her. But just getting a little, we were just being a little dumb, a little flirty at the shop or whatever.
Yeah, you
right?
get flirted with me. I see how some of my fault for you, bro. Stop, Caleb.
I'm trying to sell shoes.
Stop.
But no. That when I worked at the warehouse, during Christmas, like the tuxedo warehouse. Nobody's renting a tuxedo in December outside of the Snowball charity event. And I had that shit on lock.
Homeless people looking to get into Miss TV or, like a homeless camp coming in with the suit with holes in it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But no, there I used to do school all day. I did half of my junior high school in that factory. But yeah, that school, flirt, sob, those are my three weird ones. I had a bitch break up with me on my way to the work at the factory once.
Oh, that's the worst.
I was on the way. She knew I was on the way. It was a text too. Also,
damn.
shit was fine.
Damn.
Like shit was like fine. We were like 7 months in, no issues. And I look at my phone, and I had already, luckily, now, not luckily because you didn't work that day. She wasn't a bad bitch. Well, she wasn't that bad of a bitch, but I'm going.
She
there.
wasn't
Thank
the
God
baddest
I was going
bitch.
there with Jordan. I happened to need. I was having some issues with my car, so I caught her out with my parents, and they were driving Jordan somewhere after. So Jordan was in there, and I remember I was sitting in the backseat, and I just went. And I looked down, and he looked at me, and he just went.
Damn, hit you with that. Hit you with that, John.
Well, 'cause neither of us knew that was about to happen. Obviously,
Yeah.
It was 7 months, and then boom, day switch, right? Now, no, she had been mean to me for like a week and a half or 2 weeks leading up to that. She told me I was going to hell at one point.
Oh.
And that's why I found out we were having some issues, because also she was way too chill about it. She was like, "No, but I love you. I just think you're gonna go to hell."
That's crazy. That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, I need to stop speed dating at the mental hospital.
Yeah, dude. Stop picking up easy points.
Crazy because the more attractive they are, almost it seems like they're more.
I bet you've got a few stories of attractive delusional women.
Yeah, dude, there's a. It's very noticeable, dude, because the more attractive they are, the worse they'll behave. I swear to God.
Could also go the other way. I think.
No.
I think it's a confidence thing. I think confidence is related to your attractiveness, but some people.
Yeah, but it's usually the attractive ones that are the most confident.
Yeah, but tell me you haven't seen
A
an
confident,
ugly girl that was
ugly
way too
girl.
confident.
Yeah, but
as
that-
far as just like being rude to you about it, just like, yo, I'm a hot bitch. Fuck you, kill yourself.
No, yeah, there's definitely. Yeah, I was just gonna say there's a lot of overweight women that thinks they're very attractive, although they're overweight, which is very stupid because, like, statistically, you're not gonna look good if you're pretty fucking big.
A Shannon
I
Sharp
met a couple
quote,
of those where they're like, "You can't talk to me. I'm a bad bitch." Like, and then you bitch, you're like 250 pounds.
Show your linebacker highlights.
Yeah, real.
You know, Shannon Sharp, the ex-football player, has a quote, and he says, She ain't a lady if she ain't 180.
Yeah.
If she's 210, I'm going in.
Yo, 180? 180 could definitely be an attractive lady, though. That she ain't overweight if she's 180. She probably just got a fat ass.
I think it's a height thing.
You say 180, I feel small.
Now,
Touching 170.
now I got a starch opinion here. I want to know your all's opinion because also there's, not to be that guy and flex on the podcast, there's a height difference. I refuse to date someone below 5 foot because I'd feel like I was dating a child, and I'd feel a little bit rapey about it.
I'd fuck a midget.
This guy. What? How do you hand the microphone to somebody?
Well, no, just what's your height parameters? Do you have a bottom height? Do you have a height like that's too short?
If a bitch is like 4'11", I'd still fuck.
4'11",
4'11", 4'10".
Not, you're still not dwarfing. You're not dwarfing until 4'9".
4'5". I'm fucking one that's 4'5".
You go 4'5".
3 foot? How big is 3 foot? Like right here?
Like where that tripod kind of, like that.
Where it ends?
No.
Where the stand is in the middle that connects the tripod. For people who can't see, the tripod goes like this, and about 3 foot up, there's something that connects it.
No, I'm not. The first one, the first little thing that's poking out. Oh,
No.
the second little thing.
3 up, where the 3 stands connect.
The almost swastika.
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah.
Fucking that.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I'd fuck that.
Yeah, you fucked the
Dude,
shit out of
you
my
fuck
camera
her
stand.
when? Before
Get the
she
fuck
went to
away from my camera, you pervert.
You'd fuck her before she went to kindergarten that day?
What?
That's the thing. There's a big misconception.
What's the misconception?
She's so, that's so.
Misconception is if you think midgets are attractive, you think children are attractive. It's very icky and yucky and disgusting, and children are fucking children, and that ugh. But midgets, they got this fucking woman face. They got tits and they got a fat ass. I'm fucking a midget. I don't give a fuck. I've said this before.
I'll tell you the secrets of
fucking a
perverts,
midget.
and this might haunt me in the future. But the thing that perverts look for, apparently, from science research that I've done, is like child predators will look for the kid, and you don't even have to look like a kid, as long as the mentality of the kid is there. So they prey on the mentality of the little kid. So very naive, very. What's that?
It can't be. That means they'd be attracted to older women with childlike thoughts too.
Yeah, a lot of guys do that. A lot of guys marry like a silly, happy woman. And what does that remind you of? Like a little kid.
Not necessarily pedophile.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, the sexually promiscuous in a weird way.
Yeah.
To which I gotta say, what's your all's opinion about the people who are into baby talk?
Ugh.
Or
That shit is disgusting, and I've seen it at school. Ugh.
yeah, it's
You don't know what baby talk is?
it's called something.
They'll
It's
be
called
like,
something like baby porn, right? Good response. But the thing is, typically the woman, right? Sometimes it's the man, which wow, that gets a lot creepier. But it's that she'll have like a playroom, to which she'll go in there and play with, let's say, small dolls, Barbies, blocks. And the boyfriend or husband will watch her do it and instruct her as if he were a parent. And they're like into it. Occasionally, I guess, laying down that pipe on their role play child.
Welcome back to another episode, ladies and gentlemen. Caleb, what's your last name?
Spellman like Sabrina.
what?
Spellman like Sabrina.
Yeah, what he said. Oh my God. What a great way to end it on the pedophile note.
And ladies and gentlemen, I repeat it again. I'd fuck a midget. This is the AfterMat podcast.
Later.
Yo!